Hey, what's up guys? This is Nick of Barman HQ. Today I'm going to be taking a look at AllMax IsoFlex. So AllMax is based out of Nevada, and they're quite popular among bodybuilders and figure competitors, which is why, although they have a lot of different kind of protein powders and protein products, most of the discussion online revolves around their fat burners and their mass gainers. This particular product is just whey protein isolate. It's a little on the pricier side, so I'm going to see if it's worth the extra dollars. Alright, so I've got AllMax's chocolate flavor here, and I'm going to see how it tastes with milk. So it tastes really good. It's very mild, and I will note that it didn't dissolve quite as well as some of its competitors. I got some granules in my purchase then. But it is very good. It's very mild, so I think it'll easily mix into anything. Okay, so let's see how it works with water. So I found this mixed a little bit better with water, but as I said earlier, it's not a very, very strong flavor. So it works quite well with milk. I gotta say with water, it's a bit on the bland side. All right, so let's take a look at the nutrition. One scoop is 110 calories, and again, this is whey protein isolate, so it's got a lot of protein per calorie. We've got 0 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbohydrates, and 27 grams of protein. So really, really low in carbs and fat. There's also no sugar in this, so it's pretty versatile in that regard. It could help with low carb, low calorie, low fat diets. In addition to that, you got some micronutrients, 8% of your daily iron, 6% of your calcium, 5% of your potassium. Most protein powders do offer like about twice as much calcium, but on the other hand, it has a lot less sodium than a lot of its competitors. So that might be good news, particularly for the bodybuilding crowd. All right, so let's take a look at the ingredients. The first ingredient is, of course, a whey protein isolate blend. There's actually 3 kinds of whey protein isolate. After that, you've got cocoa powder for the chocolate flavor, natural and artificial flavors, guar gum, that's like a thickener and stabilizer that's made from beans. Lecithin, made from sunflower, not soy, unlike a lot of other products. Then you got the artificial sweeteners, acesulfame potassium, and sucralose. In addition to that, what's pretty cool about this is that it gives you the exact weights of every single amino acid that's in the product. That could be good news, not for the average person, it's probably not that useful, but for very elite athletes, and especially people who might have like more plant-based diets and might be concerned about getting the full spectrum of amino acids, that's probably a nice addition to them. Now, there are 3 kinds of whey protein isolate in this. There's cross-flow ultra-filtered whey protein isolate, ion-charged particle-filtered whey protein isolate, and alpha-lactalbumin-rich whey protein isolate. The main thing to point out is that they are cold processed. Now that is linked to a lower amount of proteins that have been denatured, so they might absorb a little bit better. It's a bit controversial among scientific circles as to whether or not that makes a very big difference, but there is definitely a contingent of the consumer base that looks for cold processed whey protein, so this could appeal to them. Alright, so let's talk about price. This little tub here is 0.9 pounds, and it costs about $24 for about 14 servings. So that evens up at about $1.64 per serving. If you get a larger size, like the 5-pound tub, it goes down to about $1.17 per serving. It's pretty expensive, even for a whey protein isolate. So it is cheaper than Optimum Nutrition's whey protein isolate, but it's actually considerably more expensive than the proteins from Isopure and from BSN as well. So that's something to keep in mind. So what I really liked about AllMax's drink is that it's very, very low in calories, it's really low in carbs, it's really low in fat. So it can fit into most different kinds of diets. And in addition to that, what I really liked is that it's low in a lot of allergens and ingredients that a lot of people take issue with. It's free of gluten, it's free of lactose, and it's free of soy, which is pretty rare among protein powders. What I wasn't so crazy about with AllMax is that it's a very expensive product, and to be honest, when I looked at other competitors in the space, I couldn't see a lot to differentiate it that would justify the increase in price. In addition to that, while I don't have a problem with this, it contains 2 artificial sweeteners, sucralose, which is also known as Splenda, and acesulfame potassium, which is pretty controversial in some circles. So a lot of folks who are looking to reduce their intake of artificial ingredients and sweeteners, might want to steer clear of this product. Alright, so those are my thoughts on AllMax's IsoFlex. For the full review, check out the link below at barben.com.